Hello everyone and welcome to the 5 Red Lights. My name is Aaron and this is the 2021 F1 game by Codemasters. This is my very first race. I've literally only just turned this on. It took a little while to install on my PlayStation. But we're going to jump straight into Silverstone, which is where this weekend's Grand Prix is going to be held. We're going to jump into the Aston Martin, driving as Lance Stroll. We're just going to run through a few settings here. Corner cutting normal, assist off, simulation settings. Okay, AR difficulty. Let's whack that up to where I normally race, which would be about there. Car damage standard or simulation. Car damage rate simulation, yeah. Race starts manual, wicked. Okay, so just going to do a 5-lap race just to see what the game's like. I've not played it yet. Weather and time of day. Let's have a nice dry race. Wicked. Alright, let's go. Great Britain. The British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Of course, home to Aston Martin. Well, the race team at least. Because when they started out as Jordan, they were based in Silverstone, and they've never moved. They're just developing the existing site, I believe. And of course you've got Mercedes and Haas, who are not that far away. That Ferris wheel in the middle, is that even there? I haven't been to Silverstone for a few years, so it might have been added. You can see at the bottom corner there was a bridge corner and Priory, the aforementioned Ferris wheel. And Crofty is not talking over this, which is fantastic. What a brilliant layout.
Let's run you through the driving
Oh, there's Crofty.
for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Perez, Bottas, Pierre Gasly and Fernando Alonso, Vettel, Norris, Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz, Leclerc, Lance Stroll and Ocon, Giovinazzi, Latifi, Mick Schumacher and George Russell. And Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Crofty definitely forgot to mention a couple of drivers there. But we are starting 13th, unlucky for some. We are going to go for increased top speed. 5 laps of Silverstone. Here we go, hold the clutch, reach the optimal RPM. 5 red lights, we're ready to race. And it's go! Not a brilliant start. Forgot about overtake. Oh, very understeer. I'd heard it's quite big on the understeer. I'm not used to the rev limit, the rev counter being in the middle of the screen. I'm used to it being on the bottom right. I don't know if I can change that. But we're chasing the 2 Ferraris. Sonoda has had a brilliant start. We've been tagged, and Ocon is round. Wonder if we'll have a safety car. Oh, there's my MFD, bottom right. Wonderful. I should have been 8th gear through there. I want a little bit less diff, I think. Oh, losing the back end through Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, jeez. You can tell this is my first time on the game. Let's Take the diff down to 50. Giovinazzi's right behind me. Into Stowe corner. And I think that's the best we've taken a corner so far. A little bit sloppy on the exit, but into club. And we're just setting into a bit of a rhythm now. Verstappen leads over the line. Scruffy exit. Jeesh. But we're only 0.8 of a second behind the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. Better run through Abbey and into Farm. Now Village. What is Mick Schumacher doing up in 15th? I've done one lap and a bit, and I'm already missing Rich Mixture. Oh geez. Lost the rear end very easily there. Through Woodcut, across the old start finish line, into Copse Corner. Bit of a lift, just about keep it within bounds. And we've lost ground over this lap so far to Leclerc. We're losing the rear end again. We are out of the race.
That was a heck of an impact.
And the tyre is spazzing out everywhere. Thank gosh for flashbacks. Here we go. Let's get it right this time. Little lift. Yeah, that's better. Trophy earned. Erase the past. Yep, if only we could do that. Now if we can get onto the back of this train, we might be able to make some progress. But it's getting there, that's the problem. We're lapping a bit over fueled as well, so we're super heavy, which definitely isn't helping. Oh, we've hit the curb and we're now dead. Oh dear. Let's try that again. So we started 13th and we are still 13th. Perhaps 95 AI was a touch optimistic. I usually work my way up to around and slightly past that. I'm going to have to adjust my screen because the track map actually goes off the edge of the screen on the left hand side. Don't know if you'll be able to see that, but on my screen Stowe corner is actually missing, and what is also missing is Aston Martin's rear downforce. Come on Daddy Stroll, go and get the FIA to give us our downforce back. I mean, if I hadn't been spinning around everywhere like Nikita Mazepin, this race would be very not interesting. Incredibly difficult to regenerate the ERS because we're flat out all the time. Hardly lifting, hardly braking. Silverstone has become this monstrous power track. We're edging away from Giovinazzi. Leclerc is steaming away from us because they're all in a train that we have not got on board of. And Schumacher is now just past Giovinazzi. We need to be careful because we might get beaten by a Haas. That would be embarrassing. Schumacher is flying. He's now 1.2 seconds behind. I'm driving awfully. Schumacher now within a second. It's not going to make any difference because it's the final lap. Well, it might if we... oh dear, it's going to make a whole heap of difference.
Okay, gap ahead is 6.
We're now 6.5 seconds behind the Ferraris and in the clutches of a Haas. If this race was any longer, we'd be embarrassed. Lewis Hamilton sets the fastest lap on the final lap to win the race. And round the final corner into the pit straight, onto the Hamilton straight of course,
Okay,
and 13th, and Schumacher now overtakes us. Well, that was the first race on Formula 1 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. My driving will get better, and yeah, I think some improvements are in order. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want to see more F1 2021 gameplay on the channel. My name's Aaron, this has been the 5 red lights, and when the 5 red lights go out, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.